Alright, we are back along with Puddles. How you doing, my fine man? Looking good as always. We're going to be playing on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We're going to be doing the Lightning Cup on 150cc, but before I do that, I brought up 2 videos ago regarding my time with trying to find all the question mark panels in Mario Kart World, so you know the drill. Roll the clip. Alright, so as I said before, I was on a quest to find these question mark panels in Mario Kart World. And there's 3 of them in particular I want to show off real quick. So I'm starting with this one. This was in Salty Salty Speedway. I was trying to find the last panel in this one. I couldn't find it anywhere. And all of a sudden I go into the waterfall and it's right there. Like, honest to God. I do not recall being able to go into a waterfall in any other track except for that. So how the hell was I supposed to assume that? Now I'm gonna put this down real quick because truth be told, I don't think I recorded clips of these other 2. So I'm just gonna show them off to you guys real quick. So I was having trouble finding the last 2 panels. In particular, they were in Boo Cinema and Acorn Heights. So I looked up how to get the one in Boo Cinema, and apparently it was just right here. Like, I thought I was looking everywhere, but apparently I just did not go down that one little lane. And then the other one, in Acorn Heights. So, like, just give me a second, because, yeah, you guys are gonna have to give me a quick second, because, I have to actually, like, drive to the shit. And I can't really hold the camera while playing it on the controller at the same time. This is all assuming that I can remember where it was, which I hope I can remember. Yeah. So the last one that I couldn't find, Acorn Heights, that I looked up, it was literally, well, you guys can't see it anymore, so I'll back up. Literally right there, underneath this leaf. I checked through every single square inch of Acorn Heights. Everywhere. And you mean to tell me the one thing that did me in was a fucking leaf? As soon as I saw that, I'm just like, I just want to fucking die. I just want to throw myself off a 3-story window. Because, what the fuck? A fucking leaf is what did me in. Well, the panels are done, so whoop-de-doo-da-day. Okay, so you guys saw that? We took that all in. Now it's time to move on. I would say more, but like I've said enough in that clip already. But outside of that, I mean, at least at the time of recording this, I've gotten, well, my brother and I collectively, well, I mean, I've done most of them, but still, we're up like at least 270 P-Switch missions and 96 medallions, so we're almost halfway done with the Peach medallions, which, that's been the bigger pain in the ass in my opinion. So the fact that I'm halfway through with that and I still got 100 more to go, at least. But that's not what this video is about, so moving on. Let's go, Peachhead. I think I actually had my lens cleaned properly this time. Nice. Now again, 150, we don't necessarily have to get at least 1 star, but in mirror mode, we absolutely have to. So if we do really good here, then like mirror mode, we should have that in the bag. Essentially. The starting line is just an alarm clock. I love it. I love it here. And that will be for the thumbnail. So obviously 150, like this is what I'm more accustomed to. But now we're at the point where like I really gotta start trying. If that makes sense. And this is how you can tell I've been playing too much Mario Kart World, because I forgot that in this one the shell doesn't automatically spawn behind you. You gotta manually do it. But not a big deal. I got my lead back. Now go ahead, use it on me. How has life been? Well, I'm recording this on Tuesday, so literally the day after the last two videos were uploaded, so not much has happened. I do know while I was making dinner, which I was making spaghetti by the way, well, linguine technically, but that's besides the point. There were a shit ton of flies around the windowsill. And my mom, who's still in Texas, was just checking in on me, and I just brought it up that like there was a shit ton of flies and it pissed me off. So then she called me, and I was like, what could you be calling me about? And then she suggested I swap out the fly bait. Cause we have fly bait by the windowsill, but it's also like a little old, so I swapped it out for some fresh shit, and I was just like, eat on that, you piece of shit. Eat as much as you want. Oh great, I got a red shell and a blue shell after me. Oh, now I have a super horn when it doesn't even matter. Not anymore. Okay, I thought I activated that at the right time, but I did. Yeah, fuck you, Yoshi. But yeah, after that phone call, my mom was like, because I brought up how I've been like taking care of the plants as well, and I was like, well, they've been getting plenty of work over the rain, and then she was like, have you been taking care of the fake plants too? And I'm just like, who the fuck told you about that? So for context, a few days ago when I went to water the plants up front, I was watering one of the pots and I realized the water was leaking at the bottom. And then it dawned on me in that moment, I'm just like, I'm watering fake plants. Like, obviously she has real plants up front, but the ones I was watering to begin with, they were fake plants, so... And then I guess my stepdad told her, I'm just like, I'm gonna beat somebody's ass then. In all fairness, that seems like the kind of thing that she would do as well. With her poor memory sometimes. I'm surprised she hasn't done it yet. I was just living in the moment. I was told to water plants. I see something that looked like a plant. I watered it. Like... Other than that, like... Okay, I was falling behind today. Again, still Tuesday, by the way, because I was supposed to sweep. But I didn't get out of bed until like 11:15, which wouldn't be all that bad. But for some reason, I thought that would be a good time to try making a souffle omelet. And for those who don't know what that is, basically you separate the yolks and the whites, you whip up the egg whites separately, then you fold it in with the yolks, and then you put it in the pan, let it like toast up till it's all golden brown on the one side, and then you flip it in on itself, right? Well, that took a good chunk of time because I didn't feel like trying to get my mom's electric stand mixer, which would have made it easier, so I decided to just whip the egg whites by hand. And that took me like 20 minutes. Whipping egg whites by hand is a process. So in retrospect, I probably should not have done it. Knowing I had other shit to do, but I did anyways, and then I had to tend to all the dishes, and then I swept, which, when I say like sweep, I mean like I just used the vacuum and did like what we call a rough vacuum. Meaning I was only just getting like the floor that, whatever floor I saw, like I wasn't trying to get underneath like chairs, tables, or like any of that. I just vacuumed what I saw, if that makes sense. And then after that, I just played some Mario Kart World, because of course. And now I'm doing this. First place, baby. Yeah. Love it to you, Bucky, man. Also, earlier, my mom showed me a photo of her breakfast, I guess. There's a diner down in Texas where a friend lives called, what is it, Granny D's. And I was just like, man, you lucky dog. I love that little diner, breakfast diner. It was good. I liked it. But yeah, I thought my mom was supposed to return home on this Friday, but apparently she comes home Saturday night. Which, I completely forgot about that. Originally, I canceled my therapist appointment for this week because I would see my therapist every 2 weeks, but at some point we had to end up skipping a week. So then she was like, oh, I can schedule it, like, because I had it like on Friday, right? And then she was like, I can schedule it next week too, so we're back on track. And now it's like, well, I'm pretty sure my mom comes home that day, and like, I'd rather, like, you know, prioritize like seeing her come home and all that. So then we ended up changing the date around to next week. But then come to realize that she comes home on Saturday, so I was just like, whatever. The change has already been made. I'm not gonna bother with that last minute change. The change has been made. What's done is done. Oh yeah, now they should call it Crumble Volcano at this rate, man. Mario's ahead of me, but I got first place twice in a row, and plus, I mean, I'll probably be able to catch up anyways. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, Mario Galaxy. That's still been going well. I actually didn't resume playing Super Mario Galaxy on 3D All Stars until a couple hours ago. Like before I started recording this video, as opposed to after recording the previous video, because I was just tired. I saved myself. Whew! But yeah. I still stand by what because honestly, the Bone Pen one was not nearly as hard as I remember it being. But the Dreadnought Galaxy one, that one was a pain. I kept accidentally side flipping instead of long jumping instead of side flipping. I would get hit by cannonballs, hit by lasers. That one took me like 10 good attempts, man. Like, not only do I feel like the Dreadnought Galaxy Purple Coin Star is the most powerful purple comet star, but it's also probably the most difficult power star in the whole game, in my opinion. That was just... Dreadnought was fucking dreadful, dude. But yeah, that's done. I fought Bowser again, and then I unlocked Luigi. So I guess when I go to replay that, I guess I just gotta do everything I just did with a different character. I think Luigi has somewhat different physics in Super Mario Galaxy, like a big, longer jump and all that. But I'm pretty sure like those changes aren't as prominent in Super Mario Galaxy as they are in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Which I've also beat like the whole way through. I mostly only use Luigi though just to get all the green stars because, you know, green Luigi just makes sense. And obviously some of the green stars were a little bit easier to get as Luigi, so there's that. But yeah, there were definitely way more power stars in Super Mario Galaxy 2 than in the first one. Because for stars, you know, there are more galaxies per like a given world. Then there's the comet medals, which gives a comet to every single level, as opposed to just a few of them here and there. And then there's the green stars, which there is essentially one green star for every single star in a given galaxy, including boss stages, so... there's a lot. There's a lot. Hey! First place, yeah, let's go. First place all the way through, man. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it that way in mirror mode, but it's looking good for us. It's looking good. I wonder how Nintendo decides how it decides like which lap to show like at the end of all this, or is it just pick one at random? I've always been curious about that. Just another question that I asked myself that I'm probably not gonna look up. Like I'm pretty sure I was asking myself something in the previous video review before that, but I've already forgotten what I've asked myself and I haven't looked into it since. So that question's just gonna go in the vault. I know, I'm very dumb-brained. I know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all next time when we tackle the Lightning Cup on mirror mode. Peace out. Take care.